Listen up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil heart could desire from these nincompoops. Jason, Elgin, and Spoody.
Yo, Joe, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where a group of friends get together to talk about one of our shared loves.
Garlic bread.
Yum. But also toy collecting. We're here to celebrate how these little colorful pieces of plastic can transform you into a little kid again. If this is your first time listening to us or watching us on YouTube, first of all, thank you all so much, y'all. Yo, y'all, we're from the South-ish, Iowa. That's no? Okay. Well,
maybe.
You'll also learn soon enough lots of things about us, but we are not toy experts. That's right. We're just toy enthusiasts, so we're not always going to get the details right, even where we're from.
The South.
Speaking of details, let me introduce everyone. Hi there. I'm Jason. That's what they call me over there is Elgin.
Yo. That's me.
And that's Spoody.
It is.
And he has a microphone, too.
Hi.
He did. I don't know. Did he? Does he? There.
Hey, there I am.
There you go.
Recording.
Hey.
As the
I'm new here.
year progresses, the crew can't wait until December to share their favorite toy of the year. In this special mid-year episode, we're diving into our favorite toys that have captured our hearts, minds, and wallets so far in 2024. Whether it's a long-awaited collectible or a surprise release, these toys are the cream of the crop. Tune in as we each choose our current favorites, discuss what make them special, and predict if they'll hold their spot at the end of the year. It's a fun and nostalgic journey through the best of 2024 so far.
Oh.
And then later on, Elgin's going to take us on a tour of a toy store. And man, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to hear about it. He hasn't run out yet.
It's true. There's so many toy stores.
And we love telling you.
It's a good thing, actually.
That's right. And then lastly, we'll hear from you, our listeners. With Spoody, he's going to tell us what your picks are, maybe, of the best toy this year. It's exciting. You can also follow us on all the social media platforms, including Patreon, that new awesome shiny one called Patreon. Mm-hmm. And all those links can be found at our website, cracktasticplastic.com. And while you're surfing the interwebs, be sure to stop by our sponsor, toyhacks.com, for all your repro label needs. They have an armory where you can get some toy-accurate 3D printed weaponry and tons of amazing sticker sets for your toys. We also have a monthly contest that Elgin is going to tell you all about.
Every month we post a picture that you can either comment on or draw or something, but the commenting is the main thing. If we pick your comment, then you will win a $5 coupon to Toy Hacks. So be sure to go to all of our social media platforms, check it out, comment, so that you can win a $5 coupon to toyhacks.com.
Lovely. I know that I heard it many times. July's photo contest thing was nightmare fuel, they kept saying. People were
a little bit.
You're welcome.
But right now, let's talk about what toys we've picked up lately in a segment we call Thrill of the Hunt.
Listen up, you fools. If anyone knows more about searching for the most unique items in the world, it's me, Cobra Commander. In my reign as Cobra's leader, I have acquired countless items, but those meddling Joes have foiled my attempt at worldwide domination over and over again. But it's the thrill of the hunt that fuels my superb rule of Cobra. Pay attention to my loyal subordinates as they tell you of their latest exploits and acquisitions. It's the thrill of the hunt, Cobra!
All right, Spoodimus Prime.
I got stuff.
Cool.
I got this crankcase. G1 crankcase.
G1 crankcase. What is he? A throttle trigger
bot
mass.
Trigger
con bot.
Trigger con, because he's a Decepticon.
Cool.
His cheap. His little motor gear thing doesn't work so great, so.
He's pretty. Is he complete, or does he have a little extra gun?
I don't know if he does or not.
That's good, though. Sticker's in good
It
shape.
was cheap, so. I got this Generations Quake, which is a hardhead repaint.
Mm-hmm.
Headmaster.
Hardhead is another Transformer.
Another Transformer. So a
Case-
green and
case
gray
people
version
didn't know.
of that. Yeah. Instead of a purple and
Yeah, Quake's like a trigger.
he,
Or
Trigger Master Con guy.
he's a target master.
Target master. Yes, that's the word.
He's a transforming robot.
But he's cool. He's got cool colors, that gray and kind of like
More gray.
Gray and more gray.
maroon.
Oh. What a maroon.
What a maroon.
So I gotta pull up the names.
So many names. I know I'm gonna miss mine.
Do 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 do.
So maroon. It's a lot like Warpath. That kind of just.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me what the color was. Maroon is a lot like this other color.
No. I'm mean, but I'm not that mean.
Fire Burst Optimus Prime
Ooh.
from some series. It's a
One of the movie
series.
Bayverse
Yeah.
ones.
He's pretty.
Bayverse.
He's kind of cool looking.
And he's cool because he's got some translucent orange on him,
Yes.
along with, the red's there, but a lot of his weaponry and windows and things are like a translucent orange flame kind.
Is he turning into a truck of some kind? Semi?
Turns into a semi. It's Optimus Prime. Usually-
Well,
usually-
Sometimes.
you think
Usually it's-
you can't.
Sometimes he doesn't.
And then I have the Universe 25th Anniversary Data War Clocker and Hardtop. They came as a 2-pack.
Cool.
Complete. They are both repaints of other things, as Transformers does.
What?
They repaint things
Yeah.
to make more money? What?
One of the cooler ones I got today was... Where's the names? Dirtbag and Roadblock.
Teenage dirtbag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got
They
these.
are auto rollers.
What's that mean?
Yeah.
So-
Explain yourself.
So you got a little switch so you can turn it off and on. So when it's on, if you roll it, it will auto transform.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then go backwards too.
And you lock it and it won't let you?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's kind of hard to do when it's not actually on the ground.
All right.
Is it now?
Yeah. So, so there's that.
Trade ya. Oh yeah, I hear those sounds. Oh yeah. Oh, and then there's more transforming after he's up. That's cool. Arms fold down. Do these combine? Is there 6?
No, there's only the
Oh,
two.
lame.
Boo.
Take it back.
They do have some missiles, which I don't have. They do have the same missiles, which is kind of cool. So you only need to get a couple of them.
Badass.
Yeah. And then I got a G1 double dealer with
It's
a
fine.
couple 3D printed parts. So I actually have the, I think his name's Locke, and I can't remember the bat's name.
Oh yeah, they're weird.
Scar or something like that. But the missile is 3D printed, and then like the little chest piece is 3D printed, which doesn't really stay where it's supposed to be so much.
So you bought it with 3D printed things?
No,
Oh,
but the
gotcha.
3D printed stuff separately.
Oh yeah.
To go with it.
Yes,
And he's a power master.
Power Master.
So those unlock his transforming
He's also
abilities.
a triple changer. He turns into an eagle, also.
I'd say chicken, or I mean vulture.
Yeah.
Space chicken.
Kinda. But yeah, he's badass. I love all
The
versions
face
of that guy.
is cool looking.
With those big red eyes, and that,
Yeah.
I love that blue.
Yeah.
It's cool.
There is a repaint version of that they ended up putting out later too. I can't remember what his name was, but Then the coolest ones I got.
We'll see.
I mean, those other ones weren't cool.
That one was pretty cool.
Hated
Got
all
a couple
those
of
ones.
world's smallest transformers. I got a thrust
Tiny thrust.
complete. Missiles don't actually work though.
He's so small.
But the coolest one,
But it really transforms.
which I'll just hold it up on the box here, is the Nemesis Prime.
Ooh, clear.
Which is a frosted gray
Yeah.
acrylic. So the trailer opens. There's a roller. He's got another gun and stuff too. Roller's still in the little box, but
It's cool.
that one's really hard to find.
Yeah, I didn't know they made that many already. The world's smallest.
There's
How many do
a
you
couple.
think?
There's like 2 waves.
Oh, wow.
Of like 6 or there's like at least 8, if not 10. But then there's some other,
Wow.
and that's like just what Takara's done.
Right.
There's actually some third-party companies that are doing them too.
I know, like Dr. Wu does really small, Micromaster scale.
Yeah, like Dr. Wu's one of the big ones.
He does some cool stuff.
Yeah, and that's all I have.
Oh, cool! You did have stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Lots of stuff.
Well, how about you, Elgin?
Oh, it's turtle time over here.
Yay!
So we'll start up the front.
I love turtle time.
All right, so I ended up getting this Ninja Kick Cycle. It's from the Mutant Mayhem series with Leonardo on the motorcycle. I had gotten the sidecar one, whatever that one was called, and then I found this one. I think I got it on eBay for like $12 or something like that. So under what they normally go for. But yeah, it's got like a special edition helmeted Leonardo on it. But then it also has an action feature where you turn. There's a pizza slice on the back of it. It also has the pizza on the front, which can shoot out a pizza. I think it's in there.
You can shoot it once, and then it's gone.
I don't think it goes very far, but we'll find out.
Oh, that ain't
Just shot
bad.
Undertaker in the back. But I thought they were glowing in the dark, but they're not. They're just kind of translucent, like little ninja stars, and they just slot into the front. Yeah, and click in there. But if you move, so you can hold Leonardo up on the handlebars there, and on the back there's a slice of pizza, and you basically
So cool, man.
do the action feature, so he swings out and kicks people.
Hiya.
Just that's the feature of this guy. Plus, it's another motorcycle, which is pretty cool to have.
Yeah, you're starting quite the biker gang.
I know it's kind of crazy. I think I have like 3 Undertaker bikes and like Leah's other ones, but yeah. So that one's the Mutant Mayhem Ninja Kick Cycle with a special
So cool.
exclusive
Helmeted. Safety
Leonardo.
first, kids.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so there's going to be a new series out. It might be out already. What day is it?
Oh, I think it.
Yeah,
I think it
it's already
started.
out.
Yep.
It's called The Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it continues on with the movie after the movie left off. They're in high school and stuff. And so they put out some more figures with that, and they put out another motorcycle. So I had to pick it up at Target. This one is the Purple Dragon Cycle. So basically, Raph. It comes with a helmeted Raph, also exclusive to this toy. Basically, he stole this motorcycle from the Purple Dragon gang,
Yeah.
and then like he has it with him. It does have a little kickstand, so it's basically like a crotch rocket of a motorcycle. But it's got that purple and everything.
It's too bad the other one doesn't have a kickstand.
I know. It kind of falls over. The wheels are supposed to be thicker in the back, so it kind of stands up, but it doesn't. It's lame. Like that. But yeah, I'll just take that over here so it stops falling and hitting the table. But yeah, this one does have a kickstand. It also has another rocket that launches out of the headlight is a rocket. So we'll see. I think this one goes further though, so this one might go past the camera.
Nice. It did in 3D.
It's way over there by the transformer. Anyway, yeah, I remember So, but yeah, that one launches out, so it also has a action feature, but it comes with exclusive ref with a helmet as well.
So cool.
And then Walmart has been putting out the 1988 remastered Ninja Turtles. They with new articulation and kind of new detailing on them as well, which some people don't like.
Yeah, the internet.
Yeah, the entire internet, which I don't think it's that bad.
No.
When you look at them in person, it's fine. The only big issue was that they swapped the heads with Leonardo and Donatello, which, if you're super nitpicky, that's a thing. They also came with some extra weapons. Kind of each one they have their own normal weapons, and then they also have like an extra aggressively styled weapon, as the box says. So here's Leonardo with his giant sword thing weapon, almost like a Klingon weapon with his blade thing, and he comes with his normal katanas. And each of the weapons that they have are in their own colors. The handles are in their own colors as well. But
Nice touch.
But the articulation, they can actually stand up now. Normal turtles can't. They have articulation in the shoulder, elbow, and wrist turn, and knees and hips. So quite a bit more than normal turtles. But that's Leo. Then we got Donatello. He comes with his bow staff, and then also this other giant staffed mace ball and chain thing as well. It's all the same. I think they have like 13 points of articulation.
Wow.
But yeah, much more than like the 5 that the vintage ones had. So yeah, there's him as well. Of course, we got Raph with his little hammer weapon, double hammer weapon, and his size. I like that they made the size not sharp. They just made them dulled, which is what they're supposed to be. Since it's not a stabbing weapon, it's a defensive weapon. And they also gave him the little thing that they had in the vintage one as well. Raph always had this little weapon in the back. And they even had that place to hold it as well, which I think was pretty cool that they kept that. I think even the Classics one kept that too.
If Mattel can update
Right.
Motu with Origins and give them more articulation, why not the Turtles?
Exactly. And then here's Mikey. Comes with this kind of it's supposed to be like a rope with 2 hook knife things on the back, and then his nunchucks have metal chains on them, which I thought was awesome that they included that. So even the nunchucks are upgraded as well, not just a piece of plastic that's going in between them that will break. But yeah, they all look great. They, like I said, they can stand up. They come with little bases, like battle bases as well, that you can stick together. It's basically like a rooftop scene. Each one comes with one little piece, and you just connect them in 4 or a block or something. So, for $13 you get articulated figures with a base with extra weapons. They all came with some similar extra weapons, some ninja stars, and then like the spiky hand thing, and then another like what's on the back of Raph.
You can pose turtles.
I know, it's awesome.
And basically, you're getting an upgraded everything for $3.
Yeah.
More
yeah.
and
yeah, exactly.
Everything is much more amazing.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
But yeah, looking at them, comparing them with the classic ones that came out a few years back, they just, even the shells have, are like more design on them. The other ones are just plain from the classics one. These actually look like there's, figuring on them and stuff. And yeah, I think a lot of people are going to wish they would have bought them.
Yes,
and
I think you're right on that for sure.
And they're not, because they're listening to the internet and they're just like, oh, no, like those aren't my turtles or whatever. And then they're going to be gone, and then
they'll actually
they're
handle
going to be
one.
like, oh, maybe those are pretty good. Yeah, you should have bought them then, because they were $13.
Not a huge fan of the texture.
Yeah,
like the dimpling everywhere, but.
I think when it was originally shown, the lighting on them made it look worse. Like having him in person, I was like, that's not that bad. It's not. It's not any worse than when they did the movie star ones with those like dots that they put on them. Like that to me is worse than what this is.
That's for sure.
But and then to continue on with the Ninja Turtle theme here, I found all 4 of the Hot Wheels Tony Hawk fingerboards that they come out. I think Target had them all. So each of these comes with a little shoe that you can wear. They're supposed to be for your fingers, so that you can like ride the fingerboard.
Kids' fingers.
Yeah, they kind of go on.
Nice. That's too weird.
Yeah, but they all hook on to their boards and stuff. You take off the insole, so you can have a shoe on there, and then you can get it on there, and then you can just go, do
so
stuff
neat.
like that. Yeah, but each of the boards has some Japanese writing, and then each of the turtles is represented on each of the boards. So, and then each of the shoe color is for each of the figures as well. So you have Michelangelo and Leonardo, and they all have their own shoes. Here's Donatello, and then here's Raph. I'm guessing. Yeah. I'll pass this along.
I saw them this weekend when I was out
They're
toy
pretty
hunting,
awesome.
and I'm like, I'm gonna I only see 3 of the 4, so I didn't even bother messaging.
And each of the shoes, which is different, which is nice, because they, for a long time, I thought they just had like a couple designs for their shoes, but they made each one of the turtles has their own unique style of shoe. So you have like I don't know, there's like a Hot Wheel design on one side, and like a high top.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
look at that.
And then almost like, I don't know, Skechers, slip-ons or something.
Yeah,
But yeah, each one is different and different colored as well, but different designed shoe as well, which I thought was awesome that each one had their own. And I've been using these for the Thrasher Thursdays, which with these figures are great because they're articulated. You can actually articulate them better when they're skateboarding. At
do
skate
more
park.
moves.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mean this bad, but I'm not sure what I was thinking, but holding those skate decks, I'm like, it didn't feel as cheap as I thought it was going to be. They feel like
They're pretty good.
pretty good quality. They're actually thick
decent.
and hefty.
For the price that you can get
Oh,
those, it's like $3. Like they are nice. Like you could do tricks with them and stuff.
There's
'cause
weight to them. They
have grip tape on them. They have
working trucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're on par with Tech Deck stuff. So I think Hot Wheels has done well, probably because they're hooked up with Tony Hawk and everything, and to do all these. I have a bunch of them. I just picked up another. There's a clearance the taco truck skateboard thing, which is cool because you have a little table, like a picnic table. It comes with a picnic table and storage anyway. But and finally, I got here and Miss Tiffany got this Turtles Pizza Cookbook for me. Surprised to see that. That was awesome of her. So shout out to Tiffany for getting that for me.
Yeah, just from a live stream a few days ago. I was like,
talking about food and
so I think Jimmy brought it up.
Pepperoni.
Because he's got this book
But yeah, a bunch of pizza recipes and pictures and everything. So holy guacamole. So very cool. Thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
I can't wait for pizza night.
Exactly.
We'll come over and
Yep.
try
What
this
weird
out.
pizza are we gonna eat tonight? But yeah, did you guys look at that?
Oh yeah. Super cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I do love pizza.
Yep.
It's like serious too. On top of it being
Yeah, they're like
Turtles.
actual recipes, so it's
on top of being a wacky Turtles cookbook.
right.
Well, I got a whole bunch of stuff, and I'll just try to blaze through them the best I can. I'll just start with something amazing first here. It finally came. It finally got here after years and years and years of working through all 5 Dinobots. We got to Swoop. Studio Series 86 Swoop. He's big. He's beautiful. He's everything we wanted. He's awesome because he came with Grimlock's sword. Also, this is his sword, but he came with a second sword for Grimlock, who didn't come with one the first time.
Okay.
And so they're like fixing a mistake kind of thing. So that was really cool. And he's beautiful. He's not complicated to transform as he never was, but they didn't make, fancy it up too much. But Oh, he looks good standing next to the other ones. I got this. Oh my gosh, it's called. I already lost it. Legacy United versus multi-pack, and it had 4 on these multi-packs. Oh yeah, there it is. They make these. This is the 3rd or 4th one of these, and it seems like there's one everybody wants in there, and then
3 they don't.
3 they kind of don't really care for. We'll save that one for last. We got this Spider Fella. He's a recolor, repaint. He's based on the card art because they made the card art before they released the toy, and so there was this weird red toy in this, but he's colored like that on the box. The last multi-pack they did a similar one for Black Arachnia, same wacky colors, orange.
His name is?
His is Tarantulas. Ah, thank you. This is Cyberverse Tarn. This is the 2nd repaint of Tarn. The other one was, I think, more based on his IDW comic book Tarn, but this one's based on his appearance in Cyberverse, the great, awesome cartoon series y'all should check out. I definitely recommend.
Did they do the Bludgeon one?
Yeah, he's not out yet, though. Yep, that's one new one coming out. But I like him a lot because I really like this color scheme, that dark blue, dark purple, dark maroon, and gray. But yet I don't know, that it's Decepticon colors, and gotta love it. Then we got Prime Cliff Jumper here. He's a new version, thankfully, and cool, and he's awesome. This is probably the 2nd most wanted one out of the pack.
Really?
The head sculpt's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he was in the first episode of Prime, voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Didn't he die
and then died in that episode?
Like in 2 minutes.
Yep. And then the one everybody wanted, it's Squeeze Play, one of the monster bots.
Former baseball player.
That's right. Right. He's great at baseball. That's right. And Headmaster, which is nice, like he is in real life in G1. That's real life.
He's got a cool cobra thing on the back.
Yeah. He turns into a weird-ass monster, like some crab snake cobra. It's weird. Then we got Cyberverse Hotshot. He's a fast car. He's cool. He's a nice little update from Cybertron.
Cool.
One of my new favorites, because it's from a toy line. It's a redo of one of my favorite toy lines, the RID 2001, Robots in Disguise 2001. Mm-hmm. And they did him. Prowl. God dang his brain. Him bot. He's cool. He's awesome. I love him. I love the show.
Enough said.
And then they released another 3-pack. You know that Transformers have a GoBots license. Well, they released this new GoBots pack. So, I can't remember, 2005, there was this club. eHobby released this 5-pack of GoBots made out of mini-cons. And so now they're redoing the mini-bots in those GoBot colors that this hobby club made. So here's Pathfinder based on the, and I know you have it, the GoBot. I don't have their names in front of me, of the GoBots they took over. But that's Pathfinder. That's the Cosmos mold that everyone wants and needs. This is Pathfinder. Nope, this is Smallfoot, based on the Gears mold that we just got.
Which is a harder to find GoBot right now.
And that's another one. Why isn't it telling me?
Other bot.
Oh.
That also goes.
That's neat that it doesn't.
Drill bot.
Huh.
Is it Destroyer?
I don't remember, but it's the tank.
It's
It's the green tank. That's the Warpath mold, and so there's like one more to go that they still need to put out. Which
like
is
like another 3-pack.
nope. I mean, just of the 5
Oh,
original
I see.
5-pack that they put out, there's still one more to go, and hopefully that comes soon.
Cool.
And then
So what was the fourth one then?
fourth one? No, it was just a 3-pack.
Oh, okay.
The GoBots were a 3-pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then Tiffany and I went down to St. Louis a couple weekends ago to go to the St. Louis Zoo. It was Grayson's birthday. We went and partied in St. Louis, and thanks to Elgin's guidance, she surprised me by taking me to a toy store called Time Warp Toys, and they were freaking awesome. We went there on tour
Right.
in 22, and it was amazing, and was really excited to get back there. Not just because when we were there in 22, it was run by children at the time.
Yeah.
That weren't like super.
Some kids.
Yeah.
They weren't
I gotta
really.
ask somebody. I gotta call somebody.
Yeah. I need an adult.
You know us. We like to haggle, so they weren't
Right.
weren't really.
They weren't in the haggle business.
That's right. So it was like, aw. And so this time, all the owners were there, and they were
Sweet.
chatted it up with them. They remembered us from our stop in 22. They were really cool. Set me up on this little. They got a nice little points program. It was great. They were really great, and they cut me great deals on things. And
Awesome.
definitely recommend Time Warp Toys in St. Louis. But I was able to finish my. You'll have to help me again, Spoots. My 3 mail aways.
Power Dashers.
Power Dashers. I got the drill head guy, Zetar, they might eventually call him. But got him at a really good price where he's not on the internet anymore. But happy to find that. And then I got,
Really good shape too.
yeah, Trigger Con, Windsweeper. I knew I had it. So Triggerbot Windsweeper words.
There's so
Oh
much.
my gosh. He's really cool. He's got a neat little feature of when he's in plane mode and you push the things. Oh, yeah. You like
Switchblade.
that?
Yeah, heck
Switchblade missiles.
Yeah, Autobot or Decepticon?
He's an Autobot.
Oh, okay.
And then I completely forgot the names of these. I think one is Jetfire and one is... Nope, it's gone. But,
He's a Decepticon.
oh, I thought I saw an Autobot sticker. But, we got these 2 G2 jets, these cyber jets. Tiffany actually got me one as a present on a previous trip. And then so she ended up buying me these 2, not even, and I'm like, so now she's on a quest to get all the cyber jets for me. So that's pretty fun.
Awesome.
But yeah, more G2 love and stuff. And the thing I'm most excited about that I found at Time Warp Toys is this guy I've been looking for forever. Online, he's just shot up in price. It's Machine Wars Soundwave. And he loses this little antenna, this little radar dish. And because of that radar dish, he's $1 bazillion.
So how much was he?
He was marked at 40 and they gave me him for 35. I know. Like minimum 80 everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
usually
even.
yellow.
Yeah,
Oh,
great
sure,
shape.
yeah.
He's still got his stickers on him in all the places.
Awesome.
She'll tell you, she's like, I went yoink. I was like,
Yeah, of
there's
course.
one.
Yeah.
There's one I got to have right now. And
Speaking,
speaking,
you gotta grab it.
oh, I know. Speaking of that lovely lady, I apparently I swore to God when I wore this shirt last time
Uh-huh.
that
didn't mention it.
I know I did.
I think you told us before.
Maybe that's it because
I feel like that happened.
we went through it and I couldn't find me saying it, and she went through it and they're like, I don't think you said it. I'm like, I know I said it, but anyway, Tiffany made me this awesome shirt, and thanks. It's a cool shirt. Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of stuff. You
That's a
wanna
lot
take
of
this
stuff.
off?
Yes, we can take that. As we talk about halfway through the year, it's one of my favorite episodes, our top 5 toys of the year.
It is. It's an awesome episode.
I mean,
Look forward to that coming up here.
yeah. It really, we get to highlight what's come out this year on all our various toy lines, and we don't all it's not just Motu and Transformers. We all collect lots of things too. It's just, Lord knows, we might see a Turt in the list. Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe.
The Turts. It was Turt episode over here. So it's important for us to be mindful as the year goes on, like, ooh,
Right.
that one should come into the top 10. Keep a little list running in your head and stuff. And, yeah, so this is just a little, so it's a way for us to preview, build some hype for that top 5 toys at the end of the year, which we're very excited about. And this goes for y'all, you too, to be thinking about it. Let us know what yours are. But today we're going to find out our current maybe favorite toy of the year so far. Spooty. Why don't you go first?
Stop playing with that toy.
He doesn't know how, Elgin.
I know.
Got to. Mine is this guy, which is the missing link, Optimus Prime, who I don't want to get back out of the box.
I'll just shake it out.
Because it's kind of a pain to get out of the foam.
Oh, it's such a beautiful,
It's in that
magical toy.
styrofoam, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the toy we always wanted.
I will probably get it out eventually, and it's on the
Yeah.
shelf. But
It's cool.
What's so special about it? What makes it your number one so far?
It's articulated. It's the original.
Well, all these toys are. What?
Well, more than the original.
Right. It's an exact copy of the original G1, but now with articulation.
What?
Yeah. Which, I mean, the other one had some. Like you could pose them a little,
But not knee bends,
Well,
right?
he did have knee joints.
the kneecap.
But he didn't really have like the hip
joints.
not
Elbow.
like he does on this.
Shoulder.
The ankle.
Yeah, this one's
Waist.
his arms go up. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
gosh.
can do this instead of just this.
Oh,
So
that's fun.
yeah.
Ankle tilt. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, ankle for running.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And the trailer is pretty much the same. So
No articulation on the trailer.
not really.
But it's G1 Optimus too, right? It's always special. Always. He's the toy.
Yeah.
It might have been mine too, but he beat me to it in the list.
Right.
In this.
Well, he's the Optimus guy. So
Right. Had to let him have it, but it's a good one.
that's you. You're the Optimus guy. Because you collect them.
I tried telling Tiffany
Because I collect all of them. There's just more of him.
I'd make
more
a
of him.
costume this year of a red, white, and blue robot and like hand out trophies and medals to kids and be Optimus Prime. Would that? No?
Like you're happy.
Optimist.
Like you're an optimist.
Anyway, Elgin, I'm so excited. You, of all of us, collect more toys than anybody. At least branching out from your
I
main
mean, like action figures, I guess. What do you mean?
action figures.
Action dolls.
What's your favorite this year so far?
So I ended up not picking a Master of the Universe figure, even though I am
I see that.
a Motu guy. And the reason is, well, some of the stuff is going to be on top 5 at the end of the year. So stay tuned for that at the end of the year. But also, and I was telling you guys earlier that it's some of my own doing, is that because I post videos like for Motu stuff every Monday. Check that out on our YouTube channel, Motu Monday. A lot of my stuff is backlogged from last year. So I was going to pick Moss Man. I was like, man, I love this figure. And then I looked him up and I'm like, oh, he came out in 2023, which is last year. I'm like, but I opened it this year.
I know.
And it was clearance this year. They were still selling it this year. But I'm trying to stick to the stuff that was actually made this year. So looking back through all the videos and stuff, I'm like, well, most of the Motu stuff is kind of out, the origin stuff. Some of the Masterverse stuff, I was like, well, I don't know about that. So one of them was like, I'll probably end up being in top 5. So I ended up picking this Undertaker that's on a motorcycle. This is the Boneyard Slam Cycle, basically from Undertaker's last match before he retired when he faced AJ Styles. He has this kind of purple motorcycle that's a little different than the other motorcycles that come out with this line. This is the Wrecken line, meaning that you can take apart the vehicle and then you can wreck the vehicle and take off pieces of it, like the tailpipe and the engine and the handlebars and other stuff. And it also has a launching feature as well.
So many great play patterns.
Yes. And the Undertaker itself looks great. Like the face sculpt is great. It's, the older American Badass style Undertaker on his bike. And it is a basic figure, meaning that they have different lines. They have basic, elite, and ultimate. And the basic meaning the least amount of articulation. But it works with this motorcycle because he just needs to basically ride around on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It doesn't come with a lot of other accessories other than like he has got his bandana that can come off. I think his leather vest is molded onto him. I think they made another one like this, like an elite figure where his vest can come out. And that's the thing with elite, like the accessories get better and then ultimate they're even better, like the soft goods and whatnot. But you can take them off. And it also comes with a chain so you can drag people around, which was kind of one of the come on. Get off of that.
Oh, now it won't smash and break.
Oh, right. There we go. So you can take off the back part of the motorcycle. You can also, so then you flip it around and you basically stick it in there, the back, and you can launch somebody off of the motorcycle. One of the other features with that. Or you can, wreck it. You can basically take out the motor that can come off and like that can come off. I believe this can come off as well.
Oh, man.
And then it also comes with a chain, an actual chain with a hook on it, so that you can basically hook somebody and drag somebody, much like he did with Hulk Hogan, drug him around, and other things. Which it's an actual nice chain. Another guy used this for like him fighting the Predator and like dragging the Predator off and stuff. So it makes for great pictures as well. But this was just it came out this year. I think this stays on there. Came out this year, and it's just kind of a nice looking motorcycle as well, and a good looking figure that came with it. A lot of times the head sculpts don't quite match. They've gotten a lot better lately, and but yeah, he looks.
It's really good.
Pretty good, even with his hair and a tied and stuff in the back. And they even like when you take off that, like they've sculpted it, like he has a shaved head around the back as well. But put his little bandana on.
I remember you being kind of surprised at this. It just I picked it up on clearance for fun, and
I think I got this as a Father's Day gift. I think it was on my wish list. I think I just had it on there because it's like, well, I already have another wrecking motorcycle from before. I'll just add that to the collection. If someone gets it for me, great. So I think Amanda got it for me for Father's Day. And so it's pretty awesome. Like I said, you can wreck it. He can like pick up these pieces and like hit people with it, or carry the tailpipe and hit people.
Yeah, take that, Hogan.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, it's just a fun thing. A lot of these wrecking stuff are really fun. Figure like there's like a forklift, and there's a monster truck and a semi truck with a ball and chain on it, and there's a wrecking ring as well, with a ladder thing, or with I can't think of what it's called, a crane that holds like the belt.
Oh.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. But this was my favorite of so far from the year. That I've used it in several other pictures and stuff. Having him run over a Predator with the motorcycle and then dragging him around, or him just like showing up behind the rock and like chokeslamming him and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's just a fun. And Undertaker's great. It's a great figure.
Yes, to all those things.
They need to do a Stone Cold in the Zamboni.
Yeah,
Kurt Angle and
I'm trying to think if they did or not. I feel like they've made a Zamboni before.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle with a milk truck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I know they're gonna make a Hogan one of this style as well coming out. It's gonna be like orange and red, with the yellow and red. His colors, vintage colors. But yeah, this one mainly. I originally picked it because it's purple, so like Skeletor could ride it. That was going to be like my main
Right.
thing.
Right. That makes sense.
And then I was like, well, he's just going to keep
Well,
riding
yeah.
it, I guess. Which I suppose I could put. I have that Masters WWE Eternia Undertaker on that. I could put him on that, I suppose. But yeah, it's just kind of a fun thing to play with.
Fun toy.
So, and they're not very expensive. I think you can get them at Target still for 20 some, $24, $25.
That's
Probably
cool.
wait till the clearance and get it even cheaper. So
That's awesome. What a great pick out of nowhere. Thinking it'd be Motu, but yep, that makes a lot of sense. I just love it. It's like, what? Oh man, this is fun to play with.
yeah.
Well, mine. So you know how you're messing around online. You're checking your feeds. You're looking at toys. You're checking things out. I feel like I miss everything sometimes. I try to,
And you're never mad about it either, which is awesome.
No, not at all, ever. So if you go to patreon.com/Cracktastic+, get into the toy chat. You can hear me explode every time I fucking miss a pre-order. But
I'm done. I'm done with
that's
these
it.
pre-orders.
I fucking hate it. Anyway,
Just every pre-order.
no, it's not. I don't. When I get them all the time. I just, when it doesn't happen, then I get mad.
Right.
But I feel like this one came through the news feeds over a year ago, and like it just seemed to be like a news thing. And I'm like, oh, what? What is this? And it turned out to be like Takara's making this brand new Optimus Prime. And I'm like, all right, those are all words I like. And Takara is the Japanese, basically, version of Hasbro. They release their own Transformers to the Japan market.
Okay.
They're the brand. Hasbro and the Hasbro designers work with designers, toy designers, engineers that work for Takara. But
Sure.
they're two different things. Sometimes they work together, and sometimes they do their own thing. And I don't have a ton of... I haven't recently gotten a lot of the Takara released stuff. And this was one of the first ones that I went in on. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, well, kind of like what you thought maybe with the Turtles. Like, okay, this is just this weird thing that's only in Japan. And it's so weird that like maybe it's a brand new version of Optimus that doesn't even make sense. Maybe this is something I can pass on.
Right.
Like it's not a thing, and the more I didn't pre-order it right as soon as I saw that too. I was like, I waited a day or a week, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna regret it. This thing is so cool looking because it's so weird and so out of left field. And so I pre-ordered it, and it's it was pricey, maybe like $75 or something like that. And I'm like, okay, I did it. It actually pre-ordered right before these guys, even before them. And so then I waited. A month goes by, maybe 2 months. Oh, and now it's Hasbro's putting it out through Pulse. I'm like, oh, okay, now everyone's going to have a chance to get this. That's cool. That's awesome. I didn't have to freak out, but here, so it became a thing. And then it seemed like a year went frickin' by. It just took forever, and it's fine. And when it came, Takara packages are very unique. They're just black with white lettering. They look very generic on the outside, and this is the actual box. Oh, that's the missing link one. But yeah, so it's got this box that doesn't, it's unassuming, and it's nothing. But inside comes regular boxes, and I left it over there because it isn't nothing too special. But Lunar Cruiser Prime is a Optimus Prime they made out of a Lunar Cruiser module. What?
That's crazy.
And for the most part, all of the Takara products, and they re-release a lot of the stuff that Hasbro's doing over here, and when they do it, it always has better paint. It always has way more paint, and it just looks better. And so I got this little, what I call it, little white burrito of awesome. This little potato. And again, it doesn't look like too much, but I never had a harder time breaking open a transformer, you know? When he's in their alt mode.
Trying to get his head back.
Trying to get a toy started sometimes because it all tabs in all super.
Right.
You're like, how do I pull it loose to get this puzzle started?
Right.
And I've never had more of a hard time starting a toy than that. Like, I tried for 10 minutes and I'm like, I'm just going to set it down and walk away. There's no like normal way to get into them if you don't, unless you remember from the time you did it before. But then once you get them going, it's pretty intuitive, yet very, it's a brand new mold. It's all new engineering. It's just another new experience.
Sure.
And then you see an Optimus Prime come out of this this lunar cruiser that, what? Again, what? Just not a normal alt mode of a thing. See, he's still having a little trouble. It's just not, you're like, what? But it made it such a great experience. It took, a frickin' hour to transform. You're just like, what is going on? Once you get her going, it's not bad. But it was just such a neat experience. It felt like I spent a year waiting on this. At first I was like, oh, I know the secret. Like no one else knows about this. Oh, okay. And then it comes over here and everybody can order it and everybody gets it and loves it. But he'll get it done eventually. But yeah, Lunar Cruiser Prime, definitely it's definitely my favorite. One of my favorites this year.
Yeah.
It's so neat. Just such a unique, fun. It just, as a guy who's been doing it for 40 years, can just still find that new.
Yeah.
Still find that excitement, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Definitely.
so neat. Well, all right, let's take a little break. You guys at home, you think about what your favorite is this far. Let us know. Let us know in the chat or comment below wherever you see this, and we'd love to hear it. I'm excited to build out our top 5.
Yeah.
But right now we're going to let you hear about the podcast network, the PFPN, home of many, many, many awesome podcasts. We're all a big family of friends, and by going to thepfpn.com, it really helps all our friends out. You can check out all these other shows, and please do. That's kind of the point of it. So here's this little promo, and we'll see you on the other side.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
All right, we are back, and now it's time for Elgin to take you on a store tour.
All right, today's store is called the Geeked Gear Toys. It's at 320 West Kimberly Road, Davenport, Iowa. That's right, a fairly new store in Iowa? What? Yeah, it's got Marvel, DC, Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Funko Pop, and much, much more. I believe it's in the mall, the rundown mall in Davenport.
One of our favorites.
Kimberly Mall. But yeah, it's a new store, a couple years old, I believe. But yeah, they got a bunch of stuff looking on their page and everything. It looks like a cool place, and it's in Iowa, so it's not that far.
It's not far.
Just a couple 2 or 3 hours away.
Oh,
so it's not too bad. That's nothing for us. Anyway, but what did you know that
yes,
one of the most influential jazz soloists of the 1920s, Bix Beiderbecke, was born in Davenport in 1903, and they have a annual festival, the Bix Times Festival in Davenport. They have a walk, they have jazz music and all that stuff in Davenport, Iowa, which also has I have not. My mom used to go do the walk there. that they had. It's like a 7-mile
Whoa.
race walk type thing
Mm-hmm.
back in the day. And I think my brother went a few times.
He's more of a blues guy than jazz guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I do like jazz as well. But it also is the home of the Geeked Gear Toys at 320 West Kimberly Road, Davenport, Iowa. Check it out.
That sounds amazing. Let's go. All right. Well, now it's time to hear from you guys and what your top toy of the year so far is. Here's Spooty with Talking Toys.
Yeah, I'm looking
I
forward.
I stalled as long as I could. I tried to stretch it out. I know we all saw your face for you on YouTube. He's like, "Oh shit, my segment's next." Oh,
Yeah,
I'm playing.
doing some things.
Doing
doing
important work
toys.
over here. Transform this guy.
Well, Mr. Brian Clark says
Love him.
the X Plus Godzilla Cybot, a perfect rendering of the 18-foot tall animatronic Godzilla built for the 1984 film Return of Godzilla. The limited RIC edition came with a Shockerus? I don't know. The giant sea louse pierced with a harpoon from one of the most horrific scenes in the movie. And there you have it.
I'll tell you one thing. Cracktastic Plastic, the Toy Room. It's our group on Facebook. I love it, but I do. I love it. That's like my favorite place to go and hang out and talk with everybody. But I especially love it. Every once in a while, it'll be some Friday night, and Brian has a couple beers, and he's like, "I'm gonna post some toy pics," and he posts some of the weirdest ass shit I've ever seen in my life, and I love it so much because he educates us all with his crazy Godzilla kaiju Japanese brain of his, loving brain, and I just love his posts. I love everybody's posts, but when it's a Brian post, I'm like, oh, cool, you're gonna love it because it glows in the dark, probably.
Heck yeah.
And
It's my favorite color.
yeah, it's like, what is happening? What did Brian import this time?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, what weird thing am I gonna learn about? So
Yeah.
thank you, Brian. Y'all can definitely do like Brian and leave comments and let us know.
Hashtag be like Brian.
I like it. All right, before we go, definitely want to remind everyone to head over to Apple Podcasts. You've heard of it. You're probably listening to it right now. When you're done, just click over there and give us a 5-star review. It's really easy. You can be like, remember that time
being lazy.
Spooty freaked out because he forgot his segment was coming up and you saw a grown man poop on a camera? Just kidding. That didn't happen.
You just peed a little.
It was pee. Yeah. But yeah, we like that. Or just tell your friends. We appreciate all that. But another awesome thing you can do if you want to help support the show is head over to patreon.com/cracktasticplastic. It's our Patreon. It's you can give us a couple bucks a month and you get to be in a fun chat where you can see me freak out every time I don't get a pre-order or we enable each other on all sorts of new toys coming out, like help each other also, which I do love and appreciate. Thank you, Turnip, on the last one. Help each other get and find toys and
then see all the weird shit Turnip's building with his 3D printer.
Right? I know. It's a great chat. And you can get signed up for that over at patreon.com/cracktasticplastic. One of the awesome perks is you get your name read on the show like these fine people. Tony Miller, Chris Turnip Simmons, Peter Glinsman, Alex LaForest, Bill Fisher, and Michelle Pizzulo. Thank you guys so much for being patrons. Gosh dang, we appreciate it. All right. What was that? Garlic bread?
Heck yeah.
Is that that's what it was?
Yeah, I think Josh is
You
making
said
some.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I smell it. Let's go have some. Sounds delicious. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.
Hey, thanks for listening to today's episode of the podcast And since you're hanging around, I wanted to personally invite you to help support our show on Patreon, where you can get access to episodes early, shout-outs on the show, and be part of our exclusive chat. You can learn more at patreon.com/cracktasticplastic.